It's D here again, giving you my first impressions of Hasbro's Marvel Infinite series figures, Wave 2 of that line. Well, for those not in the know, the Marvel Infinite series is the follow-up to the now defunct Marvel Universe line. Yep, born from the ashes of the Marvel Universe figures, we have the Marvel Infinite series, and going forward, that's going to be the flagship Marvel 3 3/4 figures from Hasbro. Well, let's get right into it. First up from this wave, we have YELLOWJACKET. Hey, YELLOWJACKET's a pretty cool figure. This is obviously a reissue from the Marvel Universe line. Only thing that might be a downer here is he doesn't come with his stand, and he doesn't come with the mini Pym / Ant-Man figure. Personally, I'm going to pass on this one, but it's still a pretty cool figure. Also, it seems to be in a more flat yellow texture as opposed to the original's gold metallic. But I mean, hey, YELLOWJACKET's pretty cool, so for those who missed it from the Marvel Universe line, here it is. Next up, we've got Captain Steve Rogers. Once again, another reissue. Once again, not too different from the Marvel Universe release. Once again, there's no stand, but you still get the same accessories. Now, I think it would have been cool if they would have released it with that clear shield that came in that really obscure Marvel 6-pack that came from Walmart that had like all the flagship Marvel heroes. And that shield's really hard to find now. I think it would have been cool if they would have given them that. But, you know, we get the same accessories here. That figure was actually pretty good. I mean, I never saw it like hanging out on the shelves for too long. It was a very popular figure. And now with the new Captain America movie, and it looks pretty close to that movie costume, it's understandable why they would come out with that figure. So another great figure for the Marvel Infinite Series 2 set. Next up, we have Beta Ray Bill. Once again, doesn't look any different from the Marvel Universe release. But it's okay. He was harder to find for some people for some reason. So I'm sure he'll be another welcome addition to this line. He looks cool. My only thing with all these reissues, I honestly wish that they would put out more of the really, really hard to find figures. You know, basically the figures that are going like for ridiculous prices on eBay, like your Blades, the first release of the Black Panther Vision. Maybe not that Vision, maybe a new Vision. But hey, there's plenty of time left in this line, hopefully, and I'm sure we're going to see a lot of good stuff along the way. Now on to some non-releases in this, non-reissues in this line. Next up, the Eric Masterson Thor. This is Thor from the, I want to say the mid to late 80s. I'm sorry, Thor fans, I'm not that big of a Thor guy, but this is a really cool figure. Nice use of parts there. He's using from the upper torso. I notice he's using the classic 2-pack Thor body, the one that came in the comic set with the Enchantress. And they're getting lots of mileage out of that body because they used it for that figure. They used it for Ragnarok, aka Clor, you know, the one that came with the 12-inch Black Goliath figure, and that classic Avengers set that came out. So they get a lot of use out of that body, and it looks like the Beta Ray Bill legs. And of course, we're getting a new head sculpt with the bearded Thor look. Hey, it looks great. It looks great. I know, you know, hey, the toy companies, they have to reuse the body parts. He looks cool. And from the looks of it, we're getting more members of the Thor core. So all those Thor core fans, we're getting well, Eric Masterson. So that's cool. Next up, we've got Red She-Hulk. This looks like a straight repaint with an additional belt, but hey, I like it. It's super effective. Honestly, that's what most customizers did with this figure, and she looks great. I have absolutely no complaints about the Red She-Hulk figure. Great figure. Next up, we've got Whirlwind. Now, this looks spot on to the character, especially with the head and the chest, like saw blades on the arm. I thought he'd be a little bit more bulky, a little more stockier, but he works for the classic look. And I'm pretty sure, because a lot of the Marvel Universe fans complain that there's not a lot of villains in the line, I'm pretty sure that Whirlwind is definitely going to be one of those figures that's going to be getting snapped up pretty quick. All right, got the other ones out of the way. Now on to my personal favorite. To me, this is the centerpiece of this wave. Wow, Hasbro definitely had to have been going for the obscurity factor here. None other than Deathshead. Who the heck is Deathshead? Well, for those not in the know, Deathshead made his appearance in the Marvel UK books first. He made an appearance in like a one-off one-page comic that ran through different Marvel UK books, and then he's more famously known for his appearance in the Marvel UK Transformers book. Now from that point on, he made appearances all over the place, Marvel UK and the Marvel 616 proper. He was revamped in the 90s. I mean, he just went all over the place. This character is just, he's a crazy character. He's really cool, really unique. So he's definitely going to be a must get for me. Now, he uses the Colossus body, but it works. I mean, it works really well with the resculpted pieces, the new accessories and everything. Definitely the head. He looks great. Oh, and speaking of all those weird appearances, I really think that he's going to have a lot of different fan bases looking for him too, not just the Marvel fan base. Namely because he's made appearances in Transformers, Hulk, he fought Iron Man, I think. Then there's that new Revolutionary Warheads book coming out, that Marvel UK revival. And then I think one of the most bizarre crossovers he ever did was with the Doctor in the Marvel version of the Doctor Who comic when they put that out back in the day. So yeah, Deathshead is definitely an obscure character, but definitely a cool character to round out a pretty solid line of figures. Well, that was my reaction to the Marvel Infinite series figures Wave 2. Well, tell me what you think in the comments below, and if you like this video, please feel free to hit that like button, subscribe, and share this with other Marvel action figure fans. I would definitely appreciate it. As always, thanks for watching.